Mike Carter, Director of Product Development for Sea-Doo Boats, and he's going to go over some of the new features of the 2012 Sea-Doo boat lineup.
Excellent. Well, starting at the entry-level part of our lineup, we completely redid the 150 Speedster.
Hi, my name is Brad Hackelman, the ultimate Sea-Doo fan. I'm here at the 2012 Sea-Doo Showroom, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite Sea-Doo products. It's actually what got me into the market back in 2006. This is the 2012 redesign Speedster, the high output. And I just wanted to show you some of its features and just tell you a little about my story with it. This has a really great low point of entry cost into boating. And I can tell you that when you're out on the lake, everybody who spent 3 or 4 times more than you, they're going to be looking at you. You're going to be the one zipping around the lake. You're going to be the one towing anything you want to be towing, and you spend 1/4 of what they've spent on other boats. It's such a great entry boat.
Okay, taking a look at what we did to the wake models in a little more detail. First, on the sort of on the functionality side, we added a bunch of features to the tow products. First of all, our board racks now swivel to get out of the way for docking in a tight spot. We added a second set of tower speakers, so now 4 speakers on the tower to rock the lake. We added a light bar, LED light bar. These lights can be swiveled rearward to see who you're towing behind you, or forward to see where you're going, or in the middle to light up the cockpit if you're out at night. Big news at the helm. We have a 7-inch color touchscreen display. Integrates all of our ITC functions. In addition to integrating the ITC functions, we have the ability now to look at the ballast level. The ballast on both the 210 and 230 has been completely redone and optimized. The 230 gets 400 additional pounds from last year, so 1,400 pounds of ballast total, distributed in the lower half of the ski locker here and under the rear seats back there, all in hard tanks, and all able to be displayed on the screen, all able to be controlled independently. So you can fill the left rear, right rear, center, whichever one you want. On the 210 we did similar, but we moved more of the weight to the rear of the 210 because of the shape of the 210. Now you can put 300 pounds in the rear ski locker and 150 pounds on each side here for a total of 600 pounds. The final, perhaps biggest feature and the color screen is navigation. So it comes standard, all the wake models come standard with chart plotting, with the ability to track your trail and make waypoints and see where you are on a basic map. But they also have the ability to accept any Navionics chart. So the regional charts you can buy anywhere, put an SD card in the back and get this level of detail, the channel markers and tides and depths. It's a huge feature, something that no one else offers in a boat this price point and this size.
It's Kevin with the Ultimate Sea-Doo Fan Contest as one of the finalists. This is the new 2012 RXPX. 2 things really make this a great machine, different than anything else out there on the water. First, this seat kind of tapers in on the sides, really lets you launch in from the stand up to a sit down position. You're able to get in there and really lock your knees in up here. They've changed the footwell so you can plant your feet, lock your knees in, and really lean into the curves. With that ability, you're putting all the pressure on your legs, taking it off of your upper body, your shoulders and arms, and really allows you to dig into a turn at wide open throttle and not feel like you're going to go flying off the side of the craft. So this is definitely going to change racing and just all-around recreational turning and cornering. Second thing about this, if you notice, the hull's been completely redesigned. It's got the new T3 hull. You got a much more of a V shape down here. Towards the back it tends to flatten out, but in the front it's a deep V, which really allows you to dig in on the turns. So if you lean into it, the front's going to dig in and you're going to pivot around and then shoot out at the corner. Flattens out in the back, so you still have that traditional watercraft turning and almost the the normal sliding capability, but with the front being such a deep V, you can pretty much turn on a dime with no problems. They've also added a new feature, these adjustable sponsons in the rear. You can go in there with an Allen or hex key and set those up to your own riding likeness. That's going to help a lot for offshore riders or anybody that's out there like myself. I tend to ride in the ocean a lot, flying through the chop. That's going to make a big difference in the handling. Raise them up or lower them depending on how you, depending on your riding style basically. But overall, the seat, previous watercraft, the trend was that the seats were getting real wide. So if you're a stand-up rider like myself, that's how I usually ride the craft. It's a little bit, with the wide seat, it's difficult to stand up and then sit down and change positions like that. But with this tapered seat, literally just pop in, pop out of stand-up position. Coming into a corner, slide into it, lock your knees, plant your feet, and just dig in. The thing shoots out of the turns like a rocket. It's amazing. Another important feature of the new machine is they've got these trim tabs on the bottom. It pretty much allows you to come off of chop and keep the craft, make it more stable when you're coming out of the waves, but it's kind of a genius idea. They have these trim tabs that extend off the back of the hull, but at the same time they didn't need to increase the hull length. So you kept your weight down, your craft is short, and that's what most aggressive riders want, but you're adding stability with just a simple little piece. It's pretty much just another genius invention by the people at Sea-Doo.